Hello there people, Vestinia. Figured I might as well play Kingdom Rush Frontiers and record it. Why not? The commentary might be reasonably sparse here. Had my misgivings about the entire procedure, but ultimately, why not? Why not have a permanent record of it happening? Can't hurt. I will play on Veteran, of course. I want to get all the achievements, I want to get everything, which is part of the reason I might actually want to record this rather than letting it go, rather than utterly ignoring the entire run, letting it be forgotten. Here's the list of achievements, here's the encyclopedia outlining single enemy I know of, the Desert Thugs. And then the 4 basic types of towers that I am already familiar with. You have the Archer Tower in its Wasteland version, the Militia Barracks, the Mage Tower, and the Dwarven Bombard. All the stuff I'm already familiar with from the previous game. Here's a list of upgrades I will be able to get. And a list of heroes I can select. Quite astonishing. Let's have a look at everything. I don't know how I will decide to cut these videos. I might actually not edit them to any reasonable extent. Or I might decide to edit them heavily, I don't know. But I want to play this at my own pace. I don't want to have to worry about everything. And I like to read these sorts of things. I like to be prepared. I don't want to just jump into things. So you will bear with me, or this will get deleted. Upgrades for the 4 towers and 2 hero powers. Hero powers, right. The meteors you can summon, but the militia you can summon. Increase the attack range on the marksman. This is marksman construction cost. Increases attack damage. Increases attack damage and range. Marksmen have a chance of shooting 2 projectiles at the same time. Interesting. For the barracks. Barracks train soldiers with better armor. Barracks train soldiers train more resilient soldiers. Excellent. Increases barrack rally point range and healing rate. Rally point healing rate? The rally point heals? That's interesting. Soldiers are trained faster and with improved armor. While in combat, soldiers and reinforcements regenerate health. While in combat... Once again, this is a new thing. This is not something I've seen in the original Kingdom Rush, so I am excited to see all of that. Also, as I have already mentioned, I might not comment on every single thing, I might get tired. And since I want to record more often, get more casual with these things, I think that's okay. For me to not keep talking for hours at an end, and to just be silent from time to time and play for the game. A Rune of Power increases the attack range on the Mage's Tower. Chance to ignore magic resistance, that's also reasonably nice. Then you can use the mages against stuff that isn't immune to magic and is immune to magic. Ground targets, air targets. Very versatile, although the attack is fairly slow. And you might not want to use this against everything. It's also a reasonably expensive tower, though all of them are in the same ballpark. The upgrades are what get you. What gets you. Bolts have a chance to ignore magic resistance. More damage, because we got range at level 1. Reduces special ability costs. That's very handy. Special abilities, as in the final level upgrades, presumably, the ones that allow you to buy special abilities. I don't think the costs... I don't think you actually have to spend gold to use an ability. You just spend gold to get it, and then it gets used automatically. For every other mage tower built, each mage tower gets a bonus to damage. That is amazing, so you build all mage towers everywhere, and they deal with everything, and they become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Bombard increases artillery attack range, handy. A better chance of dealing maximum damage with no splash reduction. That's That's also nice. That tells me that there's splash reduction. Increased artillery attack damage. Once again handy. Range on level 1, damage on level 3. Same here. Range, damage, range, damage. Reduces artillery special abilities reload times. Excellent. So it can be used more often. It just reduces costs of getting them, so we can get to them quicker. Artillery towers have a chance of stunning their targets on every attack. That is incredibly powerful. Yes, the final level abilities are incredibly powerful on every single thing, but this is precious. It buys you time, and time in a tower defense game is one of the most important things, especially on an artillery tower that is supposed to attack multiple targets. You stun a clump of them, more come and clump up together with them. In ordinary circumstances, that's not as great. If you have a single target tower that doesn't deal splash damage in such a scenario, it'll only target some of them. You want to space them out. But with an artillery tower, you absolutely want to clump them up to deal damage as efficiently as possible. Why am I explaining tower defense games to you? Why not? Increases meteor damage and reduces cooldown. Meteors set the ground on fire for 5 seconds. Very nice. Of course, these are expensive upgrades. 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. I guess the power of reinforcements cannot be underestimated. It has been recognized in the cost. 2 additional meteors reduces the cooldown. Increased meteor damage and explosion radius, doubling scorched earth effects, increases meteor damage, rains additional meteors at random locations all over the battlefield. Yeah, Cataclysm. Trained volunteers have additional health, deal a little more damage. It's not a lot, but it still costs 2. This. More health, good armor. More health, great weapons. Sworn blades have the most health and wield dual weapons. Dual wielding? Gee willikers. Recurve bow gives reinforcements a ranged weapon that can target ground and flying enemies. Excellent. Just as in the last game, you get ranged attacks on your reinforcements on the final level of the upgrades. However, I'll have to get that first. For now... What is this nonsense? 5 abilities on a hero? I mean, a champion? And you level up these champions? And there's so many of them, wow. Fair enough, I start with Ulrich. Average movement speed, low armor, 6 to 10 damage, 245 hit points. 0 gold, so I cannot upgrade his abilities. What abilities does he even have? Improves basic attack damage by 2 points, right? That's very basic. It's presumably defense. When damaged, Ulrich returns 10% of that damage to his target. Excellent. Thorns. Toughness increases maximum health by 30. Simple enough. Flurry. Those are passives. Flurry, special maneuver that strikes an opponent 2 times in quick succession. Heroes use abilities of their own volition anyway, so it's not that big of a deal that they might have many of them. And these 3 are passive, so it's not a problem. Special maneuver that strikes opponents 2 times in quick succession. An opponent, sorry. Sand Warrior, summon a Sand Warrior with 60 life to block and damage enemies. That's very handy. I like to be able to block. Right, let's start here. Tornado. Cactus. Oh my goodness, these things are so cute. Hammerhold. Defender of Linearia. Your services are once more required. Right, of course they are. Have I been exiled to the desert because they want to get rid of me? Or are my services actually required? As evil forces are attacking the ancient stronghold of Hammerhold. Hasn't been attacked in a long time, and now it's once again under siege by nomadic desert tribes. Take command of the kingdom's forces and defend us! Heroic is locked, Iron is locked, I have to get 3 stars first. That's not a problem. Yeah, I know all about it. Forces, hammer hold! It won't hold that much longer. The east side is about to fall. Charge! I like it. Incremental upgrades and incremental updates. This game has a story. Oh, everything about it is so cute. Protect your lands from enemy attacks. Yes, build defensive towers along the road to stop them. I know that, you know that, everyone knows that, but why not? I never skip tutorials. Don't let enemies pass this point. Yes, these are the town gates. We don't want them to get there. Also, we start out with some towers already built. Towers. Build towers to defend the road. Earn gold by killing enemies. Tell me more. Build towers. Tower construction. Build towers on strategic points to stop the enemy hordes from getting through. Click on these. This is a strategic point. You can tell because it has a tiny little kawaii hammer over there. Select the tower you want to build, choosing from the 4 options that you have. What? Ready for action, just like that. Beat that, Romans. That's construction. The enemies are barging your way, barreling down the road, and you just build a tower on the spot. 2 seconds. Genius. Basic tower types. There are 4 basic types of towers available. The archer towers, pew pew pew. Good rate of fire. The barracks. The soldiers can block enemies. The mages guild. Deals high damage, pierces armor. Not that great against the sort of guys who are resistant to magic, but it's a lot more common for these guys to be resistant to physical damage. In other words, to have armor, which the magic guys pierce because they do magical damage. Artillery deals area damage. Got it! I'm ready now, bring it on! You'll notice that I picked expert difficulty level, but they're still giving me the tutorial. Which is not unreasonable, mind you. That just goes to show that they're prepared for the occasion. That happens all too often, where people will pick the highest difficulty level even if they have no idea what's going on and what game they're playing. Which is fair, considering that that's presumably what I would have done anyway. Build here. No, you will not tell me what to do and what to build. They're dead. They're already dead. It's horrible. Cannot build here. This seems to be the best spot. Yes, it does stand to reason. Fine, I'm going to build here. Sheesh. Now I'm going to summon all the waves. Considering the choke point I'm dealing with here, I might as well just bombard them. You're kidding me, I can't upgrade these yet? Well, this is disappointing as hell. Alright, fine then.
Might and magic.
Give me the wave. Oh, enemies, desert thugs! These thugs are lowly mercenaries that enjoy pillaging. What about burning and... Never mind. Look at these guys. They have no armor. They have no armor. No armor whatsoever. They're gonna die. Incoming attack wave. Yeah. You can summon troops to help you on the battlefield. Reinforcements are free.
Freedom! Like a charm. Reinforce!
Just give me more enemies.
To battle! I put a spell on you. Freedom! I have no fear.
Finally! Heroes are elite units that can face strong enemies and support your forces. Select the hero by clicking on the button. No, I'm just going to click spacebar. Click on the path to move the hero. He will do stuff on his own. Yes, I get it. They need to show me what the spacebar is. Look, spacebar over here below the V and B key. Clearly, the spacebar is really tiny. It's about the width. The width is smaller than the shift key because it's just two buttons wide, 2 keys wide. It's so cute. Look at the tiny little space button. Heroes gain experience. Yeah, they use an ability or deal damage. Yeah, they have their health, they have their experience, they have their level. Where are you? What took you so long, dude?
Reinforce! Till shade is gone, stay frosty.
It's difficult to stay frosty if you're over here in the desert, but
I have no fear.
I shall not question your metaphors, my dude.
Blood and sand, till shade is gone. To battle! Stay frosty.
Just keep on slicing, dude. Just keep on slicing.
Freedom! I have no fear.
Yes. Really not a big deal, everything is just
Blood
dying.
and sand, till shade is gone.
Obviously it's the first level, so that's to be expected. New enemy, a Dune Raider. Seasoned sellswords from the Nomad tribes. Low armor, still armor, high damage, average speed. Yes, these average thugs are average. They cover their faces because they don't want sand in their mouth. These guys are even more covered. Because they're dressed in black. That's good. They want to stay warm in the desert heat. Of course they do. Armored enemies. They resist damage from these guys. I know. Like less damage from marksmen, soldiers, and artilleries. That's okay. I built mage towers here. Well, good.
To battle!
Keep on slicing, my hero.
Stay frosty. I have no fear.
Rain of fire, excellent. Yeah, saved for emergency. Yeah, long cooldown, whatever die. That's regen health, dude. Regen health.
Freedom! Blood and sand, till shade is gone. Stay frosty.
See, this tower will take care of those guys. It's gonna be fine. And my hero is taking his sweet time to level up. My goodness, he's got nothing.
Like a charm.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing experience.
I put a spell on you. I have no fear. Blood and sand.
Yeah, we are getting somewhat overwhelmed, but then again.
Stay frosty.
Oh, no way am I losing this. And thank goodness I'm not. I could have built another mage tower here, but
I have no fear. Reinforce!
but I'll do fine as is. What? My towers? Who are you? Resistance is futile. Is it though? Your end is coming soon. Wahahahahahahahahahaha. Nevertheless, I got 3 stars. Upgrades. My precious upgrades, although I could just invest. Curses, I cannot level him up. Really? Really? Does this guy gather experience between missions? Does he enter a mission at level 2 and starts blasting? Or do you have to level him up every time? Because it kind of makes sense to level them up from nothing. Otherwise this might get too easy. Well, we shall see. For now, he doesn't even have enough XP to level up, so I don't have to bother with that. What do I want out of life? I'm tempted to just invest in reinforcements. Reinforcements are pretty damn snazzy. Let's get the first level of reinforcements. And nothing. Just wait for the... Do I actually want that? Or would I rather have something else? I can always reset. Let's also get the increased artillery range. And since I'm already done with the 3-star thing, I might as well do this unheroic. No heroes! Upgrades at level 1. Yeah. That's okay. Let's restart this. I almost made it. Alright. I use no archers towers. Maybe I ought to invest in them.
Archers ready? For honor and glory! For the king!
And then I could bombard them here. That's a nice idea. For a definition of nice, anyway.
Freedom!
You need to remember that these guys are just melee, for now.
Reinforce!
Yeah, these guys can hardly shoot at anything from that spot. That's a terrible place for an archer's tower.
Hail to the king, baby!
Fully loaded! To battle!
Quite a few restarts might be necessary. There's one guy alive around here.
Freedom! Want some? Get some! Reinforce! To battle! Have at thee! Charge! Freedom!
Right, rain.
For honor and glory! Might and magic!
Might as well unleash some magical damage upon them. And I have failed, essentially.
Freedom! For the king!
Oh, they have not broken through, not quite.
Reinforce! Charge! For honor and glory!
Should have the mages here. Just dealing with them.
To battle!
This is not terrible, though.
Freedom!
Right, mages present.
Reinforce! For the king!
That'll do it. That'll absolutely do it. Don't know if that was the optimal solution, but it was a solution and it has worked.
Have at thee!
Needed to reposition these guys so that the mages would be in range.
I put a spell on you. To battle!
Down they go. Tempted to improve my artillery even further. Increased artillery range, chance of dealing maximum damage with no splash reduction, and increased damage. Let's go for the Iron Challenge. I see! The upgrades are fitting. Actually, upgrades level 1. So gotta be mindful of that. Upgrades level 1 doesn't mean that the towers are at the most basic form, it means that only the first level of upgrades is going to be granted. So yeah, I need to pay attention to that sort of detail. Yes, better armor on the soldiers, increased attack range, and better volunteers, I guess. Although, let's get better media. Might be the wrong choice, but actually it probably is the wrong choice. I don't want the media. I don't want to rely on the media as much. Haven't read the prompt, but that's okay. Desert thugs, desert raiders. Fair enough.
Hail to the king, baby!
No upgrades on the tower, predictable.
Fully loaded!
Let's do this.
Freedom! Reinforce!
Keep on slashing. The raiders just keep punching them in the face. They don't even have weapons. My guys have swords. And whips.
Battle!
Keep them coming. I'm going to block over here and over there as soon as I need to, but I don't need to right now. I presumably should have blocked them near the towers, maybe I have to restart. We'll see.
Reinforce! Charge! For honor and glory! For the king! Have that thee! To battle!
Come on.
Freedom!
There we go. Is that the last one? Is it?
Reinforce!
It's not. It's not the last one. I'll just block these guys here. Move the rally point over there.
To battle!
Oh no, these guys are useless. Well, they're not useless. The guys in the middle get aggroed by them. It's fair enough. I thinned the herd a little bit, using the meteor. They're on their way. Gotta block them a tad more, using reinforcements. Gotta reinforce top side. Got reinforce bottom side. Magnificent. I don't need more towers. I really don't.
Freedom!
Everything just gets squished. I think that's all of them. Certainly seems that way. First level beaten in every possible way.